Hello, Taurus placements. Welcome to Soul Healing with Holly. This will be your tarot and crystal guidance love forecast for June 2023. Don't worry if you see this at any other time. The messages are meant to reach you when you need to hear them. This will be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. As usual, because this is a general message, please take only what resonates. And if this doesn't resonate, you may want to check your other placement videos. All right, Taurus, we're going to start by getting some overall themes or messages from our Cosmic Insights Oracle. Follow that up with clarification from Tarot, get some Power of Love activation cards, and finally, we will choose a crystal from the bowl of crystals to represent an area of focus or an area of healing. All right, Taurus placements, let's get started with your first messages. What do Taurus placements need to focus on for the month of June 2023 when it comes to love? What are the overall themes, messages, or guidance for Taurus placements? All right, up first we have Mercury retrograde. Electronic issues, communication issues, review everything. So since we are not currently in Mercury retrograde, we actually just got out of it recently. This might be referring to something that happened during this past Mercury retrograde. And a lot of times what happens during Mercury retrograde is somebody from the past comes back. They reach out to communicate. There's this want to communicate, but there's also a lot of miscommunication as well during that time. So there could have been, this might be referring to something that has happened during the past Mercury retrograde. So we'll see what Tarot says about that. And then we have air sign, Gemini, Libra, sorry, little typo there, and Aquarius. So you might be dealing with an air sign, Taurus, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. You might have a lot of air sign in your chart, or this might be somebody that's coming in. Okay, air signs are very direct energy, you know, those that want to communicate. And it's interesting that you get air sign along with that Mercury retrograde, because again, I feel like this has something to do with communication. So there may have been miscommunications during that Mercury retrograde, and this is all about somebody who values communication and honesty and clarity. All right, and then we have pets. Getting a new pet, giving a current pet more love. There might be a connection between you and somebody with your pet. Maybe you share a pet. Maybe this is with a past person. Again, this could be that you are getting a new pet at this time. I always feel like pets are, you know, sent to us from our loved ones in some way. So maybe you are actually surprised by an offer of a pet that comes into your life. All right, let's see what the tarot has to say. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising and Venus placements. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements for the month of June 2023. Taurus, if you like this reading, if it resonates with you, please hit the like button. Make sure you are subscribed. And if you are interested, I do offer personal readings on my website at soulhealingwithholly.com, or you can find it in the link below. If you would like to get more information about your person or your love life, I have $25 15-minute readings available. All right, let's see what we have here, Taurus. Two of Wands, the Hanged Man, Page of Swords, there's that air sign energy, Four of Cups. I just feel like you have not been satisfied with your love life lately, and there we go. Three of Swords. So, speaking of air signs, again, this could be an air sign. The Three of Swords is clearly painful heartbreak. This is your overall energy. This might be something that you are healing from. Again, during that Mercury retrograde time, there may have been miscommunication that was very hurtful to you, or maybe you said some hurtful words to somebody, but I feel like this is something that you are struggling to move on from. Three of Swords can also be you just overthinking things, like to the point where you hurt your own feelings, kind of thinking. So, this as your overall energy, this is kind of heavy energy for you, Taurus. And I just feel like you don't feel like there's any good opportunities coming in for you. You're not looking on the bright side at the moment. And it's because you're feeling this 3 of Swords energy. I do feel like, there is the cards are telling you that it's time to move forward, okay? Don't allow that past Mercury retrograde to affect what's happening in your life right now because I feel like you're keeping yourself stuck. The Two of Wands tells me that you have an opportunity right now. You are at a fork in the road. You have an opportunity to choose a direction and to follow your passions. So, wands are about passions, twos are about choice. I feel like there is a choice that needs to be made on the direction that you are going in your future. And I really feel like if you look at this person, they're not looking backwards towards their past. They're looking ahead. And I feel like that's the message for you. It's time to move forward. Find other passions. There are going to be other people in your life that you will be passionate about. Maybe somebody from your past came back during Mercury retrograde and they just wanted the passion. And now you're left feeling heartbroken because you were hoping that it might be something more. So I can see how this might, put you in this 3 of Swords energy. So I feel like this is about moving forward towards a different direction, towards new passions. Because with the Hanged Man here, this tells me that you are the one that's keeping yourself stuck. If you feel stuck in your love life, it's probably because you're holding on to things from the past. The Hanged Man is a new opportunity to gain a different perspective, to gain that enlightenment. You need to see things for clearly what they are. And the Hanged Man put himself in this position. It's not anybody else's fault. Nobody else put you in this position but you. But it's an opportunity for you to see things clearly for what they are. So I do again get this sense that it's time to see things for what they are and move forward. So under air sign, we have Page of Swords, which is air sign energy. So Page is younger energy, often immature energy. Swords are thoughts or communication. So the Page of Swords could be somebody that has said some cruel words. Sometimes they speak without thinking about the consequences of what they say. So these words that were said could have been something that hurt you. Or maybe this is you telling this person some words. And I feel like in that, it might have ended things. And that wasn't maybe really what you wanted, but it's just something that happened at that time because you said what you were thinking. You said what was on your mind, Taurus. And I felt like it was really important for you to say those things. So, Page of Swords is also this energy of, seeking knowledge. And I feel like if you have fears about moving forward or whatever your fears are, it's telling you to do your homework. If you're worried about what this past person is doing or maybe a new person coming in, the Page of Swords says do your homework. Make sure that you clearly understand where you are in this relationship or where they are. Because the Four of Cups is here as well. Now, the Four of Cups is what I call my meh card. It's a card of apathy, it's a card of dissatisfaction. You see these 3 cups here behind that she's not paying attention to. She's really not paying attention to this glorious cup that's in front of her that's filled. It's this sense of, I already have had that and I'm not satisfied. And now I have this new opportunity that I'm not really looking at because I just don't feel, I feel like it's going to be the same thing. And maybe it is, because when the Four of Cups comes up in a love reading for me, it says you need to actually give somebody a chance that's not your usual type. Like I always say, how has your type worked out for you? So maybe this is about breaking away from that. Maybe this is about dating someone that you wouldn't normally date because they wouldn't be what you traditionally consider your type. But once you get to know them, there really is this strong connection. So I do feel like you are losing hope, but you're doing it to yourself, okay? With that 3 of Swords, it's like it's your own thinking that's causing that. You're overthinking about things. You're not seeing opportunities that are right in front of you because you just have this sense of dissatisfaction that you're carrying with you. So I don't feel like they're telling you to give up hope. I feel like they're telling you to see new opportunities in front of you. Let's move on from that past, whatever that was. All right, let's get your Power of Love activation cards. This is for Taurus. All right, we have patience. You are able to let the universal energy of transformation move according to its own loving rhythm. So, and that might be why you're feeling dissatisfied. Again, I got the sense that you were feeling like, "Oh, this is never going to happen for me." And they're telling you have patience. There is divine timing at play here. You have some lessons that you need to learn, and I feel like especially with that Mercury retrograde card, that it's a lesson from somebody from the past, not accepting them or allowing them to come back in. And then we have joy. You delight in the love of life and bring a spirit of fun to all that you do. So they're telling you to get out there and enjoy life. The more you get out there, you can't sit at home feeling sorry for yourself and expect things to change. This is like thoroughly getting out there to do things to enjoy life. And I feel like that's when you attract somebody in, when they see the joy that you bring into this world. And then we have willingness. You are able to compromise if the end result is love. And again, I feel like this is willingness for you to move on, willingness to accept new, different opportunities, willingness to release people from the past, willingness to change your thinking as well. All right, let's get your crystal. Let's get one. All right. And we have rose quartz for you, Taurus, which is perfect when it comes to a love reading. Rose quartz is a stone that purifies and opens your heart. So you may at this time really need to open your heart in order for opportunities to come in. You've really probably closed off your heart because of whatever this is that has happened. So, opening your heart, allowing opportunities to come in for you. It's also a stone of deep healing, and I feel like you need to allow yourself to go through that healing. So maybe now is not the time. Maybe the month of June is not the time to meet that person. But maybe it's the time to wrap up the old ways of thinking and start looking forward to the future. It's a stone that promotes self love. So I do feel like it's very important for you to learn to love yourself at this time. And I know that's such a cliche, but getting out there and experiencing life on your own and not, always searching for love or just, again, I get this sense that you're saying, I'm never going to find it. Find it in yourself first. and it is a stone of peace as well. So if you are somebody who is trying to attract love into your life, I suggest finding a tumbled piece of rose quartz like this, putting it in your pillowcase, sleeping with it, wearing it on you. It is a stone that does attract love into your life as well. All right, Taurus, I hope you enjoyed your monthly love reading. If you did, please hit the like button, make sure you are subscribed, and hit that notification bell so you can be notified of your next reading.